Well, hello, Gemini, and welcome in to your October. It is fall, baby. we're getting there. Welcome into your October monthly reading. I'm ready for some cooler weather. I'm excited about that. And your cards are that was just too many, but your cards are just coming out right now. Just a quick reminder, this is a general reading, meaning it will not resonate with everyone. So take what resonates, leave the rest. If it does resonate, however, there is a link as well as some information about the extended version that is available to you. So if this resonates, check out the extended. Let's see. There's also timestamps, so you can just skip right to the tapping part if you would like. If you are maybe revisiting this video as you navigate October. So let's see what we have today. Well, I have to say I like the first two cards that came out, Gemini. Let's just move it down, shall we? So you can see some of it at least. There you go. So I'm going to take a look at the major theme for you in October. The major theme for you. The major theme, how it will impact you, challenges you may experience, and the potential outcome, and then what's going on underneath that you may not be aware of, but it's still energy that's in play. Woo! I'm looking at your cards right now. Oh my. All right, let's just cut the deck here. Underneath. I don't think you can see half of the cards here. Okay. Let's just dive in, shall we? This is what I'm seeing. All right. So, and we're going to clarify everything here. So what's going on underneath that you may not be aware of? Justice. Things are balancing out, which is a good thing. We like balance. We like working with uncomfortable energy sometimes. It's nice to just balance those out with some of the good stuff. So, and I'm seeing some good stuff here, and I'm seeing some, we're going to clarify. So how, the major theme for you in October, you have the Sun card, happiness, 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 clarity, 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 all the good things. How it's going to impact you, the Page of Swords. So you are definitely learning something new, or maybe starting out on a fresh new journey. We're going to see challenge positions, the Ten of Swords. So something that is very hard, or that has been very hard, very difficult, very painful, is coming to an end. And then the potential outcome, you have the Tower. So something's changing. I can see where something's ending, something's changing. So we are gonna clarify. That's what we're gonna do, Gemini. We're gonna dive in. Let's start with the Justice. So what's going on underneath that you may not be aware of? So clarify the Justice for me, please. Justice card for Gemini. Justice, please. Okay. You have the Six of Swords, the Six of Wands, all the sixes, and the Five of Swords. Ooh. Okay. This is some conflicted energy here. It immediately came in like, you have victory, you won, but at what cost? Don't shoot the messenger a little bit. So what it feels like is things are balancing out and you are moving forward, but there has been some conflict with the Six of Wands, which is your victory, which is confidence as well. And there's been some major conflict, and it just feels like maybe your victory and you moving on wasn't easy. And it may have cost you a little bit, or what you are perceiving as it cost you a lot. And oh man, I just really don't like that Five of Swords. It is coming in strong to me. It's like you're moving on because this is coming in like backstabbing, like a little bit like betrayal of like something happened. You were made aware of it, major conflict around it, major hurt, anger, betrayal, like an argument with somebody. And it's forcing you. It's almost like this was a catalyst to force you to, okay, I've got to move on here. I've got to go away from this a little bit. I've got to take a step back. I've got to move on. I've got to balance some of this conflict, some of this pain, some of this anger. I've got to balance this out. And I can't, it's like you can't stay in this. It really felt like the conflict, the anger, the argument, that was the catalyst for you going, okay, all right, I can't live in this anymore. I got to balance this out. Interesting. So let's just go to the Sun card. Let's see. So this is your major theme. So clarify the Sun card, please, for Gemini. Oh God, I don't like that Five of Swords. It's coming in almost toxic. Okay. All right. I saw that card. I knew it. Okay. So the Sun card was clarified by the Moon. Now that's an interesting pairing. The Moon, the Magician, and the Star. I mean, you just have literally 4 major arcana cards just right here. Right here. So this is big. This is something that, when I say big, it is something you are going to notice. You are going to feel. You're not going to miss this. You're not going to miss this. This theme for you and what's kind of going on in October. Because it's showing up like you are manifesting your happiness. Like it just feels like the whole goal for you and your entire focus is I've got to manifest happiness. I need to be happy. And you are healing. And you are realizing that when you want to manifest, because you're showing up as a powerful, creator and manifester. And when you want happiness, it's just natural. And you might not realize it at the time. And I don't think you do. With the Moon here, I really don't think you realize that when you set out to manifest happiness, it is going to bring up even hidden things that you didn't even know were there. Fears, a lot of time, hidden fears that are preventing you from being happy. And a lot of times you didn't know they were there. So with this intention of I'm going to be happy, I'm going to manifest my happiness, up came all the things that were preventing you from being happy, all the blocks that you have, all the limiting beliefs that you have, all the fear that you have that's preventing you from making meaningful change or from walking in the direction of your true happiness. And I love the Star here because you are healing it. So I think you're realizing, so the major theme is you're setting out to create happiness for you. Things are going to come up that are preventing you from reaching that goal or from being your truest, happiest, authentic self. And you're going to heal it. So that's coming in very strong. It's like happiness and healing for Gemini in October. Okay, all right. So just moving on from this conflict. Or if you're not moving on from the conflict has to be addressed. If it's directly leading to your unhappiness, this could also indicate a very tough conversation that needs to be had with someone. I will say that as well. In order for you to be able to move on. And that tough conversation can lead to also more healing. Just going to say that. Okay, so let's clarify how it will impact you. You're definitely learning something new. Brand new ideas are coming in. So let's clarify. Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords for me, please, for Gemini. Let's clarify the Page of Swords. All three of them. I like it. So it's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. Oh yeah, you're definitely learning something new and planting new seeds. The Seven of Pentacles and then the Queen of Swords. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I like it. This is coming in like there's no bullshit anymore. No bullshit. I know my truth. I know my truth. I am planting seeds or nurturing my newfound truth. It really does feel like it's new. It's like a breath of fresh air. Like now I see, now I have clarity. Now I understand, and I'm going to move forward from that place of understanding. Yes. And it's going to take some time and effort. This is a time and effort kind of card. It's also some impatience a little bit. It's like once you get clear about something, and I'm like this a lot. Like once I get clear about something, I have clarity and I have a direction and I know where I'm going now and it feels so good. You want change to happen overnight, like all the good change. It's like I have clarity. Now everything in my world should change. Everything should feel fabulous. This is wonderful. You're going in that direction. You're going to get there. You're going to get there in a big way with this Sun card. It's just there's a process. You're still healing. You're still working through some things that are coming up for you. And you just have to, tend the soil, tend your seeds. Like when you plant an acorn, you can't expect an oak tree to just grow tomorrow. Like just out of the ground, oak tree. We would like that. But sometimes we really would like that. But there's a process. And there's power in the process. And there is power and patience. Because you've got to heal some things in order for you to reach this happiness for yourself. But I'm loving the Queen of Swords. It's like, nope, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I see the truth about that. I see the truth about this. Good. Ooh, I like it, Gemini. I like it. Okay. So in your challenge, you have the Ten of Swords. So this is an ending. I don't even want to spend a lot of time on this ending. Like it's not a pretty ending. It's been hard. And I get that. I really get that. Coming in strong. Maybe some betrayal here. Betrayal is hard. Hard to deal with. It hurts. Betrayal hurts, as you know. Okay, so let's clarify the Ten of Swords. So why is the Ten of Swords here? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Okay. Ten of Wands. Ooh, boy. The Hermit. Okay. The Knight of Cups. Yeah. You have just been taking on too much. You have been taking on too much of other people's stuff. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, this is screaming a need for healthy boundaries. Big healthy boundaries here. So you've got the 2 tens. So this is definitely endings. And this, thank God. I'm really glad because this does not feel great. And there's a lot of pressure and weight that you've been taking on. I don't know what this is to you, but you've been taking on a lot of other people's stuff. You've been taking on weight. It's almost like, I'll use this example. Say a friend is going through something that's really, really tough, right? And you may be sitting back in your life going, I'm fabulous. Everything is really going great. But you're really feeling for that friend and you want to make it better. And this could be in every situation. You could have this same mindset towards, your work, towards friends, towards family. But let's just say you're doing great. You're good. But because you see your friend going through something, you want to fix it so badly. And that might lead you to be taking on their energy. Like, this is coming in almost like energy. Like, you are taking on their pain, you're taking on their heartache, you're taking on all their issues, you're taking on everything that they're going through. It's almost like you are absorbing this energy and you're taking it on, because I think you feel like that's how you help them. And let me tell you, that's not how you help them. And preaching to the choir, it's hard. That's hard. How you help them is with perspective, and how you help them is how you're outside of that situation and you're standing in your power, and you can shine your light. You can shine your light and your wisdom onto the situation, and that helps them. You can't go take on all their stuff and expect to have a different perspective on it, because you're in it with them. Do you know what I mean? It's like you can't help someone, you can't provide food to someone that's starving if you yourself are starving and have no food. And with the Hermit here, you are so wise. And so if this be a friend, or just taking on too much in life in general, or you're doing too much for other people and you're not refilling your own cup, you're not putting yourself first, you're not having healthy boundaries here, and that's not sustainable, and that's going to end, and it's not going to feel good. So shine your light for other people. If you are trying to help other people, which I kind of get that sense, like you're trying to help other people here, or you're trying to take on stuff for other people that's really not that helpful. So shine your light with all your wisdom, with your perspective, with your wholeness. Shine your light that way to help people. And also shine your light within, so you can realize that what maybe you're doing isn't sustainable. It's maybe not helping the situation. It is not sustainable. And maybe ask yourself why you feel the need to take on other people's stuff. And I say all this because you have the Knight of Cups here. There is an offering of love that is coming in. Something that's going to feel good, something that's going to open up your heart. And you're not going to be able to let this in if you're too busy focused outside of yourself, focused on giving everything you have away, or focused on doing too much. You're not going to see it. You're not going to be able to feel this, because you're not going to have anything left to give. And you want to give to something that speaks to your heart. And if you have nothing left to give, I mean, that's not a great place to be. So the challenge here is to use your wisdom, shine your light for others, but don't dim your light for others. Okay, so so change is afoot for Gemini, because you've got the Tower and the potential outcome. So I think you did something here. You are making the changes. You are Queen of Swordsing this stuff. You're like, nope, not doing that anymore. So clarify the Tower for Gemini. Clarify the Tower for Gemini. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like I need to shuffle just a little bit more. Two of Wands in reverse, the Strength card, and the Emperor. Okay. Oh. Man, okay. So whatever the sun changes, just know it is for your highest good. And it is for you. It had to happen for you to reclaim some of your power. And for you to be able to invest in something that is sustainable long term, in something that has longevity to it, that's something that's a lot more healthy. And that's the Emperor here. It's all about standing in your power. It's also about longevity. It's also about building something for the future that will last and stand the test of time. And the universe had to step in and change some things for you. And I see you not understanding it. It's like with this being in reverse, it really feels like you're not seeing the silver lining. You're not understanding just yet why it had to happen this way. And it's such a sweeping change that you have no idea where you want to go next. I mean, you just don't. I think you're still gonna, clarity is here though. You will get the clarity. I just think when this change happens, you're just not, it's going to be disorienting. It feels like you're in the ocean and you just dived under, you just, sort of the wave hitting you just head on. You're like, oh, I'm going to dive under the wave. I'm not going to get hit square in the face with it. And then when you dive under, that sensation of the wave, the energy of the wave is just like tossing you around, and you're just like, whoa, and then you come back up to the surface and you're like, whoa, that was a big wave. That's what this feels like. It's so disorienting to you because it's a bigger wave than you think it is. It's a bigger wave than you initially thought it was, and it had a lot more power than you thought it was. So you're just feeling a little disoriented, and you're just now popping your head up like, hey, whoa, that was a hell of a ride. That was one hell of a ride. And so, but it had to happen for you to be like, okay, so I've been hanging out in this ocean for a while. Let me swim my ass to shore. Let me just take a moment on the beach and let me build something on the beach, or get clear and build something a little bit more sustainable. Because I'm not so sure I want to live in water all the time. Something like that. That's just really kind of how it feels here. That's how it kind of feels. And like I said, clarity, I really do feel like that after the disorientation of it all, and the what the hell just happened to me, clarity is here for you. You're going to see it. And you might not know exactly specifics what you want to create next, but you do know you want to be happy. And that is your major thing. Like we discussed earlier, happiness is going to be the theme for you. You don't know specifics about it, and you do not need to know specifics about it. You just want to be happy again. And I see you healing it, and I see you working on it and moving in that direction. So, okay, Gemini. Okay, my friend. I'm here for it. So let's pull a power thought card for you to help you navigate October. So boom, there you go. What does Gemini need to know? Okay, I like it. I accept my uniqueness. There is no competition and no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful, and I love myself. Oh, this is going to feel very good to tap on. And this really goes along with this sun card. You are just accepting and loving who you are, and you're happy about it. So let's tap. Let's do it. Okay, we're going to start with the side of the hand. Like always, repeat after me or sub in your own stuff that comes up. So let's go. All right. So even though I'm feeling a little disoriented and a little like, whoa, what just happened to me? I'm going to honor that because I am learning to accept my uniqueness. So even though I am learning and growing and I have some things to heal, that's okay too, because I am learning to accept my uniqueness. So even though I'm moving on from some conflict, and that does feel unsettling. And I feel a little hurt by it. That's okay too, because I am learning to accept my uniqueness. And I'm really opening up to understanding that there is no competition and there is no comparison. For we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and I am wonderful. And I am learning to love myself. Because I want happiness. And I want to be happy. And part of that means that I need to learn how to love myself and accept myself just as I am. And I'm really learning, and I am opening up to releasing the need to compete and the need to compare myself to others. I'm going to really learn to let that go. I'm giving myself permission to let that go. For we are all different and we are all meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful just as I am. And I love myself. I love myself. So I understand that by releasing the need to compare and the need to compete, I am saying yes to my happiness. And I am saying yes that I am special and wonderful. And I am saying yes to loving myself. And I am learning to really love myself, to let happiness in. I am special and I am wonderful. And this change is for my highest good. So I can be happy. So I can truly learn how to love myself. So I can truly learn how to accept myself just as I am and honor my uniqueness. So as I move through October, I am releasing the need to compare myself to others. And I'm releasing the need to compete with others. I know my worth. I know my strengths. And I know that I am special and wonderful. There's no need to compare. We are all different and we're all meant to be that way. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. All is well in my world. All is well in my world. Okay, Gemini. Cheers to loving yourself in October. I hope this helped, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. And if you like this content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps this channel grow, and it helps our content reach other people. Also, there is a link below if this was your reading to the extended version. Thanks again. See you next time.